What's going on, everybody? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Adam Peters has done it once again. The Dark Knight never reveals his contingency plans. Big trade ahead, coming in DC automatically. Laramie Tunsil is a Washington commander. Javon Kinlaw is a Washington commander. And only the Huddle crew is going to discuss all the moves so far for a special edition free agency for owning the Huddle podcast, presented by Redzone DC Media. Let's go ahead and kick it.
I know it looks like CeeLo is at a hotel, but he disappeared. I don't know exactly where he is. But Breeze, what's good, man?
What's good?
Oh, there you go.
Good. Is he back? No, he's still frozen.
He trying to slide around the camera. Welcome back to Owning the Huddle podcast. Brother Deuce is here. He's here to defend his O-line. I'm getting sick and tired of you dudes and this fan base talking about my O-line. We gonna handle this today. Let me see. We live? Yo, what up? Welcome back on the Huddle Podcast. I am Deuce. Oh, that's like a game. Ain't no gang. DT in the building. We got CeeLo in the building. Today has been crazy. DT, what's good, man?
I'm not good, yo. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was having a crazy day at work. Then I'm already at work trying to keep up with Twitter. Twitter crashing down. Got kids, got to go to the office. Some got 3 referrals in one day. I don't know how that happened. That is absolutely insane. Then next thing you know, I see one move. I say, okay, it's pretty decent. I'm in here doing virtual tutoring with a child. The next thing you know, I'm trying to go through my phone because I'm trying to help him with some health and PE problems that he needed quick help on. So I was looking. Next thing you know, I see, oh, the big thing don't happen. I couldn't even react. I just had to look at him like as if like, okay, this is the question right here that I need you to solve. I'm sitting here like silent, screaming like, "What just happened? Ain't no way in the world this just happened." Adam Peter, dog, you're diabolical, bro.
It's crazy, man. CeeLo, like the app crashing was insane. Like it was planned, no doubt.
God.
And it was it happened like what 11:45 ish, something like that, bro. Insane, bro. Insane. Where you at with the day, CeeLo?
Yeah, man. It was definitely the worst time ever for that app to crash. And then when the big news came later on, I was like, because the app kept crashing up off and on and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, like only I can say is we'll talk about it later. Nobody knows nothing. Nothing. I swear. Like no one saw us getting the D tackle. No one saw us getting the left. Like no one saw any of this. That's what I took away from this day. You just don't know. We got a real GM, bro. We got a real front office. We got a real team moving how they got to move, and that's refreshing,
bro. Let's start off with the fans, bro. I'm in this group chat. Y'all not in this group chat. Okay. These are like, little older fans or whatever. The Giants got a special teamer. Chris Board. They also got a offensive tackle, James Hudson. Um, so earlier today, um, like the Kinlaw news, they didn't like, right? Because they don't really understand. Like a lot of people, when you look at PFF, keep telling you like PFF is a tool in the toolbox. It's not the toolbox, right? And it's so easily accessible that is just like I have everything here. I know how many snaps. I know they got grades. A 50 is horrible. Like you have all these different things like within this software that it's more to it than that, right? Like, and you have to understand exactly what it is that you're looking at. So all that is going on. He is flipping out. I mean, he is flipping out. He's mad. Man, Adam Peter, blah, 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 blah. He see other people making these big moves. Man, we should have kept John Allen. We got to pay him all this money. 3 year, $45 million is not a lot of money.
Nah.
And one thing I do know about, I mean, we're going to talk about it. I want to talk about the fans real quick. So he's crashing out. He's literally just crashing out, bro. He's crashing out. Then there's other people crashing out on him because he's crashing out. So they cussing back and forth, blah, blah, blah. He leaves the chat. He leaves the chat, bro. He leaves the chat for hours. As soon as we make the Tunsil move, he comes back. They bring him back in the chat. Y'all know how I am. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? 2 hours later, nothing really happens. He's at it right now, crashing out again, bro. Calling people super homers and all type people calling them young. It's insane, man. But like, I wasn't in spaces all day. I joined space before I went to sleep, and I was out. Like I ain't even hear anything. Like I guess that joint was tripping. So but the timeline, whenever Twitter was up, people was crashing out. Did you notice that, DT?
Bruh, like Elon got us today because Elon got us, and it got to the point where like everybody
Bengals signed defensive end Joseph Osaya to a 1-year deal. So another player the Bengals paid that they're not expecting. Yeah, go ahead.
But you know what though? Like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, and this goes every year. Like our families is always like that, regardless of who's the head coach, regardless of who's the GM whatsoever. We get mad when we don't make these moves and stuff like this, and then something happens. It's like, okay, let's go. Then next hour, it's the same way. Like, yo, y'all gotta understand this is a process. This is a process. These dudes right here are putting their butts on the line every single Sunday to win football games, to make money, to feed families, and to win championships. So obviously, these dudes want to negotiate their bread. Not everything's going to come at the time you want it. Because if you were in that situation, you probably want 36 million, 45 mil, maybe 10, 8 mil. You feel me? Stop being impatient, dog.
What you see, though? Like, cause you was in spaces, right? Because I kind of saw you in spaces throughout the day. What was the spaces life like?
See Henry.
Yeah, I jumped in out of spaces throughout the day. Yeah, so I feel like fans were up and down. It was primarily guys, who some people just targeted, right? A lot of people wanted Hufungas, a lot of people who wanted Ward, a lot of people wanted, a few of the names that naturally are tied, DJ Reed in some cases, but naturally were tied to our GM from the San Francisco days. And then when Kirby signed, it was like, Kenshaw signed, it was like, who or how or why, because of the money. So I think the early inactivity of people got people anxious. I'm trying to remember last off season because I remember a very similar, like to DT's point, similar kind of activity where we weren't real big in the first wave of free agency or in the tampering period. I mean, matter of fact, I think the biggest signing we had was Dorrance Armstrong and Louisville as far as like, and that may have been like day 2 or day 3, like that Thursday or Friday even, maybe late Wednesday, but Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
So I think people were, because of the way the season ended, and like almost like we gotta do something because we had this crazy year. We needed to be out in week 1 or day 1, hour 1 in the tampering period, and it didn't quite happen that way. I think we got to realize, man. I think you got to take AP at his word. He was building this thing the right way. It won't be necessarily flashy. We still yet to give out any kind of crazy contracts. All of our contracts are very reasonable, years and dollars. I just think he's going to do it, the way he feels, in his vision and their vision, him and DQ, and it's not going to be pretty for some people, and shiny, I should say. So that's how it was, I would say, in the spaces and stuff like that.
One thing I want to add when comparing to last year. Remember, we hired Dan Quinn. I think we were like the second to last team to hire a head coach, if I'm not mistaken. We hired Dan Quinn, and we already got a sense of some of the guys that they were going to sign based off where they were coming from, like Cleve Farrell, Dorrance Armstrong. I think Frankie Louvu name was popping up at like maybe the last couple of days, but them guys, like, they kept popping up in podcasts and things like that. We expected them. I think obviously the one that Juice, shout out to him last year, the one that he hit on was Bobby Wagner, because I definitely did not think Bobby Wagner was going to come here last year, but he came here a 1-year deal. But this year it's just completely different. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not that I didn't forget about King Long. It's just I just didn't see, because based on what production wise he provided them years in the 49ers, I just felt like they wasn't gonna look at him at all. This Tunsil thing, we know nothing about a dog.
Nothing about that.
They were searching. They were searching, and everybody kept telling us, "Nah, man, like we're not gonna be able to get one of these top tackles." Okay, don't mean you gotta be in free agency.
And I think on top of that, this is why I say no one knows anything, because literally every pending free agent that either was a former or current Dallas Cowboy or San Francisco 49er was tied back to this team. Go to every I'm not going to name the names, but go to every national beat reporter, and we were all tied to these guys because of the natural connection. It didn't happen like that. So I think people really don't know what they talk about, or their sources are just not sources. So I think people are just trying to guess what AP's trying to do, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, I agree, man. And somebody mentioned in one of the chats that, some of these guys, like, because we had the third most spending money, right? So, of course, all the best players, they're going to say link to the Commanders just because we have the money to sign them.
Yeah.
Where there probably wasn't a link to begin with.
Right.
But that creates chaos.
Right. And expectation.
Because now it's like, oh, we like Adam Peters wasn't trying to pay the bread. What was $30 million? We had it. Like, it doesn't work like that at all, bro. And I call like is X messing up again?
Yeah, I think so.
What's up, BKE? Welcome back, man. What's good? Glenn, what it do? What's up, RVA? Salute. What's good, champ? Outlaw was good. I try to keep the news updated as possible. Yeah, it was a struggle today, man. It was a struggle today. The crazy thing was if you had notifications on certain people, the notifications will pop up. So you can kind of read as much as you can in a little banner or whatever, but outside of that, couldn't get to it. What's up, Smoke? Oh, Smoke got a new little PFP. Okay. Yes, like the video. Like the video, folk. Yeah, Brown man, we let Chen go. We're gonna talk about that. We got our franchise left tackle, man. What a day. I heard the salary cap for next year, 2026, for the Commanders is crazy. Crazy good or crazy bad?
I think it's crazy good.
Probably crazy good. You deserve good things. To have a franchise tackle and a franchise quarterback, it just feels so good. We never uttered those words before.
What's up, Vito? How you feeling, man? But yeah, like we was talking about, so like it's like the timeline has all these flashy names up and down the timeline all day long. And your mind keeps seeing it. And that's what you're gonna want. That's what's gonna come to your mind. Like, we should have got this player right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, man. Like, you just gotta relax. Like, you gotta relax. It's like we say, let Adam cook. This is what let Adam cook means, right? Let me try to explain it to you. All right. When you have all of these ingredients laid out, right? You got these ingredients laid out. CeeLo might not like onions, right? DT might not like fresh parsley, right? Vito, he might not like, adding pepper or whatever the case may be. But once you put all of it together, and when you go to taste it, you're like, oh yeah, this is good, bro. Nobody goes to a fast food and say, let me get a number 4, but tell me what's in it. What's the ingredients in a number 4? Like, nobody, unless you have an allergy, no one does that, bro. Like, we get mad because we don't like ingredients in there. Man, what's up, Breeze? How you feeling, man?
Hey man, I apologize for my tardiness. I was being a parent. We here. What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Laramie came out of nowhere. The crazy thing is, I'm pretty much Kinlaw had more sacks than Payne, who he paid like $20 million.
Yeah.
He had 5.
His best year with the Jets.
He had 30 pressures. How many pressures did Payne have? Dante Payne, where does 85 rank in the NFL incoming top? Ooh, that's a good one. We're gonna talk about that later. That's gonna be when they come on the summertime, right? Like July, something like that.
So yeah, probably around that time.
Vito sees wait for the finished product type of dude. But yeah, man. So the fans it was insufferable, bro. That's why I'm glad I was on this jump, man. I was only looking at notifications and stuff because it was crazy, man. Timeline was crazy. All right, so it's been a while since Twitter at it. They done got him again, bro. They done got that man again. Hold up. Oh, is it back working?
I mean, I can see stuff, but it's probably just the streaming part.
Yeah, let me.
I actually been watching ESPN app. It's been really good.
Can you see it on
I think
there?
Bleacher Report got a link too.
Man, Nico came in this journey earlier and broke. I forgot what some news. He was using the Underdog app.
I gotta see our reaction.
To what? Laramie?
Yeah.
No, bro. I was training for like 3 hours and 45 minutes. I stopped 10 minutes later, the Laramie Tunsil news came.
Yo, yo, oh man, that'd been gold, bro.
3 minutes, like 10 minutes later, the news.
Dang,
So
dudes.
I came back on stream for about.
Oh, that's why it had to. Yeah,
I
dang,
came back
dudes.
stream for like 30 minutes, and I'm tired. My eyes heavy because when I got the Tunsil, I was like in the bed. I was like, really? I was like, oh my, no, they did just do this. So I'm about to leave, and your boy come flying in this joint. Yo! So man, Breeze was on for like another 25 minutes. I don't want to remove this joint. Oh.
The kicker. That's funny.
All right, so it's been a while since we've been on OTH. It's been a few weeks. Slim is in the building. What's good, Slim? Big up AP. JD5 will be around 17, top 100. Folks already hating. It's only been one day into tampering. Got mind control. I can imagine, bro. So let's start with Deebo. Let's start with you, CeeLo. What you think about the Deebo move?
Yeah, man. So I was a little surprised that Deebo, well, first off, let me just say that definitely improves our wide receiver room. Obviously, you can do a lot of things with Deebo. The trade was, it felt like you pretty much gave it up. Was it a fifth for Deebo, and I think he's only got one more year left on his contract. So, I was cool with it. I'm personally not a big Deebo fan, but at the same time, that draft pick and what that could have got us in the draft is probably, it's always like 50-50 at that position at that point in the draft period, point of draft. So all in all, it was a pretty good trade, I think. Gives Jaden a few more weapons, or another weapon, I should say. And so I think they're revamping this wide receiver room as it should be. And that was the first piece to drop. I thought they would eventually just release Deebo, but maybe there was a little bit of a market, and so maybe that maybe other teams felt like they needed to push, so we needed to go ahead and do something. That's probably why we chose to make the trade versus waiting. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a very dynamic receiver. He can do a lot. He's a Swiss Army knife. Backfield, inline, outside. He can line up probably almost anywhere on the field and be productive. Not a typical wide receiver 2 or a Z, but he can definitely do a lot for this offense and for Cliff. So I'm looking forward to
it. Breeze.
We talked about it, man. I don't remember if it was on OTH or just you and me on here. When we talked about going into it, Deebo wasn't at the top of my list at all. But I think there's definitely a role for him on the team. I think he fits, what they want to do in several places, and obviously he's an upgrade over, everybody that was here last year, not named Terry. But yeah, you got to, we didn't have 3 receivers, so we still got to, just by default, we have to add more bodies. But I still think you go add a few more guys, and that way you can kind of move Deebo around to make better use of him. But I'm cool with it. For a 5th round pick, I'm fine with it.
DT.
Yeah, I think we all shared the same sentiment. He probably wasn't the first choice in terms of wide receivers we actually wanted, but we understood what he could provide. But after looking back on it and looking at the offense from last year, he is a perfect fit for what Cliff wants to do. He is the offensive weapon. I think the funny thing is, like, a lot of people are always gonna say, like, he's washed. He ain't been the same since his crazy season. But I think if we really look into context, like, yes, he hasn't had almost 17 to 1900 yards since I believe 2021, but they have added a lot of playmakers around Deebo, which kind of takes away some of the attention and some of the reception and targets and touches from him. And yes, the injuries does play a role in it. Well, they traded for Christian McCaffrey. He basically can do the same things that Deebo can do. George Kittle, certain points, led the team with 1,000 yards receiving. Brandon Ayuk had a career year, which gave him the contract. Juan Jennings just had his career best year last year. So when you have a lot of mouths to feed in an offense like that, that's predicated on a quick passing game and getting the ball in the playmaker's hands, um, you're only going to get a certain amount of receptions. So Debo comes over here. Who's really going to threaten to get in the ball? I think that's people need to realize. It's always been the mainstay becoming a wide receiver. So Debo is going to get those second tier reception and touches in this offense. So I definitely like the move, but that will not stop them from adding another wide receiver in this room.
I agree. Even when you look at certain numbers, separation numbers, yards after contact, um, yak yards, all of those things, he's still top five, and a lot of those he's leading those numbers, right? I mean, that year he had that was a that was a crazy year, bro. That he had that year. We had like 1,600 all-purpose yards, something like that. Like that was insane, and that was before CMC got there, right? And CMC does a lot of things that he does, and CMC does it better, right? So that was going to be a knock there. He's played 15 games the last 2 years. But one thing we have to look at, and I think CeeLo, you talked about the snap count. So in that sense, he does take series off, which lowered his snap count. So that's also something to watch. Now, is that a scheme thing from y'all boy Cal, or is that just them trying to do load management, I guess, with Deebo? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we're gonna have to look out for.
Going back to DT's point, I think it's interesting how you roster build, right? Like they continue to add talent, year after year after year. After Deebo had that crazy year, you would think they would seriously consider moving on from Deebo way before now, or even in that contract year when his value was super high. But they ended up keeping him, ended up going to get CMC, et cetera. We know the rest of the story. They just not to get into the 49ers team, but it's like big picture wise, like, you can't pay everybody, right? So, this is why I think AP has probably learned a little bit from his past and how to apply. We have to get used to, like, we're not going to be able to sign everybody. And he's going to, know how to, look for certain assets and weapons that's going to fit this scheme and also like economically feasible. And it's okay to move on, from certain really, really popular and really, fan favorites. And so it just made me think about that time and how they decided to sign Deebo, decided to sign Brandon Ayuk, two guys they probably don't even want anymore. And it just feels like, team building is really, it's never one size fits all.
Yeah, I agree. Tyler Owens, Poster King. Yeah, I mean he played. I think he played every game, right? Special teams. Tyler Owens.
He missed. I think he missed a couple because with injury, but yeah, he was active for every game he was available for. But I believe.
Yeah, because he played more than Dominique Hampton and McGee. Because he played.
I think he played more than Defoe. He played more than Defoe did.
Oh yeah. He was in front of Defoe. Yep, you're right. Yep. So, raw talent. We'll see what year 2 is, but I don't think he's going to prevent them from making a move there. Like I don't think he's in SS1. Like I don't think so. Yeah, throw them likes up in there. Appreciate it, Valente. Deebo is a zone buster, not as good on man to man, but team don't want to play man because JD5 scramble abilities. Game over. I love it, man. I think someone had made a point about in San Francisco when he was used more. I think Garoppolo's like what 6'3" DT, 6'3", 6'4", something like that.
Yeah.
and Purdy is only like 6 feet, right? So they were saying how with Garoppolo, it's easier to dump off and create those within 10-yard routes and stuff like that, those crosser routes with Deebo. But with Purdy, he has to run more routes down the field more. And with JD5 being 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", I think that's going to do wonders for us in the zone and man, right? Especially you could throw some mixes in there, get them lined up on a linebacker or something like that, get some cross the middle type stuff. I think that's going to add a lot to our offense.
And he can hit them in stride too.
Exactly. Belante say soon as we got off. Belante was in this joint the whole time, bro. Belante. Yo, Breezy. Quan can play cornerback. Yep, he can. Lermy has such a wide frame and amazing hands to keep defenders at bay. Y'all gonna love how he plays on the field.
I'm excited
I think
about
BK's a Texans fan too. What you say?
I'm excited about Larry Tunsil. Like you know what I mean? Like we've had y'all know the quote that went famous a few years ago. Like we had 5 guys that could start but didn't have a starting 5. Like I think we're getting to that point. We have like starting linemen. Like you know what I mean? Like we're getting to that point. So I'm excited, bro. Like I said, that trade improves at least 2 positions with one move.
We had this conversation.
Yeah, I was about to steal that when I saw him tweeted it earlier, but I didn't.
Man, you know, bro, you know.
What you mean by that? What you mean that? What you mean by that, though? Break it down to the people.
So Larry Tunsil automatically becomes your starting left tackle, right? By filling that hole, you can now move Brandon Coleman to either left guard or right guard, which most of us figure he's a better fit at. Have Nick Allegretti slide in at the opposite guard, whichever side, you know, left or right, and keep Andrew Wiley at right tackle, or you could flip Brandon Coleman to the right side, kick Andrew Wiley down into right guard, and still keep Allegretti at left guard. Like, and again, we all kind of figure in the best case scenario, they're still not done building the offensive line. So there still may be another, you know, if not starting caliber, at least competing caliber offensive lineman added to this group via free agency, and I'm pretty sure they'll draft at least 1 or 2 as well. So, you know, we all know that Sam Cosmi is not going to play this coming season. Sam Cosmi is not going to play this season. So you at least in the short term fill that void with Sam Cosmi with one move. That left tackle and the whole left with Sam Cosmi with one move.
Bro. Oh, this is what you see, though. James Winchester is returning to the Chiefs on a 1-year deal with $1.65 million. Long
That's
snapper.
the long snapper. Oh my god, championship.
But yeah, man. Who Nick? Who we talking about? Nick? Who we talking about? Poster King? Nick? Who?
Probably Allegretti.
Allegretti. Yeah,
he got like a 3-year deal.
2 or 3 years. Yeah, it was 2 or 3 years.
It's very reasonable.
Yeah.
It's not even. I don't think it's starting money.
So you can like get off him reasonable right now if you wanted to.
Yep.
I can pull it up.
What's up, Cuddy?
I mean,
I'm about to say that I can.
He signed a 3-year, $16 million contract with the Commanders.
Yeah.
So guaranteed part is like what, 8, 9 probably?
Yeah, around
guarantee.
That.
So guarantee was 9. Yeah.
You're gonna get most of that in the first year. So yeah, they can get off on him, but there's no reason to.
Right.
I think he'll be a good depth piece. He's serviceable starter last year. But what does the O-line look like? Like right now, a star with DT and everybody in the chat too. If y'all in the chat, we appreciate y'all. What's up, Kamish? Kamish was hanging out with us earlier, bro. Kamish was eating food for like an hour and a half straight, bro. Chopping here, chopping there. That's when the dudes go in the weight room, and all they do is eat, bro. Dudes lift weights. All they do is eat, bro. I feel like AP should have signed Reddick for that one. Now I'm hearing he's interested in bringing both. No. Like, are you sure you're hearing he's interested, Coach Dave? Is it Adam Peters that's interested? I don't know, man. Oh yeah, Backner's Backner's still out there. Okay, Vito 3 year, 12 year. We got to get off of that. Commission.
Yeah, they can get out after this season.
They get out right now, can't they? I mean, it ain't gonna be.
I mean,
no cap hit.
it'll be if they get out now. His dead cap hit is $6.7 million.
Oh,
right
crazy.
now.
Oh.
If they cut him, but next year it drops to 3.5 dead cap hit, and then 2027 is a void year.
Hey, Smoke, put it all in one comment. Smoke, don't do the stuttering comment thing. You got like 6 different comments.
Hey yo,
don't do it, Smoke. All right, Rado got Tunsil, Coleman, Tyler, Nick, allergy, and Wiley.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
So for context, Allegretti has spent 90% of his career at left guard. So right guard would be new to him, whatever that means. Don't mean he can't do it, but it's for context.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Did Allegretti play next to Wiley in Kansas City at any point?
No, I don't think so. He just played left. I think Wiley in Kansas City, I believe, always played right
on the right side.
Tackle. I think he was the Colts, right? Originally.
No, he was the Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs. It's always the Chiefs? Okay.
Yeah.
I know at one point he played a little bit of guard.
I know he played guard and tackle, but I think with Wiley it was all on the right side though. Or almost like for the most, it was primarily on the right side.
Poster King said he's at right guard.
Okay.
And like you have, and we have to think about this, right? Because I see what, I'm picking up what CeeLo was putting down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're a left tackle doesn't automatically mean you can play right tackle. The same thing, left guard and right guard.
Absolutely.
Like it doesn't mean like that's why you have certain positional flex linemen that can play up and down the line of scrimmage. Like that's a trait to have. Everyone can't do it,
especially at the NFL level. Like you're basically flipping your skill set from left to right. So we're on one side, your dominant left is your dominant side. It's like trying to write left-handed and you've never done it before. Like everybody can't do it. A lot of people just can't automatically do it. So I think best case scenario, you flip Coleman to right tackle and bump Wiley.
But he's never played it either though. But he has played left Coleman. But he has played left guard. So let me ask you this. Would you rather take a second-year player and put him in a position he's never played in the NFL, or take Allegretti and move him to a position, a veteran in Allegretti, and move him to a position that he at least played in the NFL 10% of the time?
Yeah.
As far as what, guard or tackle with Coleman?
Cal Jusa is being released. He wasn't taking no pay cut. Bro, how you gonna ask a fullback to take a pay cut? That's insane to me, bro.
It's only 2 left.
Yeah, right. How you gonna ask a fullback to take a pay cut?
You use Ben Simmons.
I think Allegretti's a backup. I think he's a backup. I think he's best as a backup swing guard or maybe guard center. I don't know if he has ever played center. But I don't think. I think we would be as a unit most suited with him backing up either someone at left guard, someone at right guard. I think our right guard is still to be determined, in my personal opinion. And I think Wiley stays at right tackle.
This is why I like it, because I think, like we said, Allegretti is probably best suited as a backup, but he started every game last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe missed one. Mm-hmm. So you can slot him in. Kind of play with the line, but he can, for the sake of filling a void that Sam Cosmi left, Allegretti can fill that void for a year and then we can upgrade, move on, whatever you want to do, and it doesn't hurt you as much, rather than going to find somebody completely new and trying to plug in a new piece, which they still may do. Like, don't get me wrong, they still might do it, but just him having that starting experience, being a veteran, he can start if you need him to. I agree with you that he best case scenario he's a backup, or like you said, a swing guard, or just interior lineman. He best case scenario, he does what Michael Dieter did this past season, but better. But you know what I mean? Like, if you can have him start while Sam Cosmi's not playing, I'm cool with that too.
Hold on. Ken Johansson got me in some mess. He got me in some mess. He posted. So I guess we gonna move Laramie Tunsil to right tackle because Brandon Coleman is so elite.
Oh, man.
The post blew up and people was going at him. He gonna tag me and say, I think it really did anger some fans, and that was not my intention. At Redzone In the Lab does posts like this as well, and I like it.
That's your fault.
It's your fault.
You got to be ready for that, bro.
Come on, man.
Caleb said he got himself a bodyguard. He got Tunsil, Allegretti, Biotis, Wiley, Coleman,
Alfred Penny, and Isaiah Stuckey. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate the views. Get on YouTube. Hop on YouTube. Please, please, please.
I've been calling Coleman a god all along. Deebo doesn't.
Coleman definitely is better. I think better suited at guard. I don't know if he's going to turn into Brandon Sheriff, but I think he's definitely better suited at guard. But he can play tackle if we need him to.
Yeah. Oh, I got to look at Deebo's separation metrics. I don't know if Caleb's in here with all his graphs.
I know
I don't think we're gonna really need him to do that too often.
Yeah, I don't think they looking for Deebo to be the stretch the field guy.
Yeah. I ain't like that. What we gotta say, CeeLo? Hold on, Comey said he played right tackle in college. Let me see, because I don't remember that.
I think
he did probably when Andrew Walker didn't play.
Yeah, I remember we looked it up. Yeah, we looked it up going into the draft that year. Like he played everywhere except for center.
Except for center, exactly.
Yeah. I definitely remember. I remember that conversation going into the draft because I think, if I'm not mistaken, all four of us wanted Brandon Coleman to some extent going into that draft.
All right, cool. So maybe that is what it is. We're gonna see though, man. Yeah, we got a little ways to go, but we're gonna see.
No, Dante. I'm not trying to jinx him. I'm just saying he tore his ACL in the divisional playoff round. Like the odds of him coming back early next season, like he'll probably miss at least half of the season next year.
Joe Milton might be getting traded.
Let's not talk about that number one pick for the Wizards. That's probably a sore subject.
It's definitely one for me. Let's not talk about that right now. Capture the flag, baby.
Smoke got Tunsil, Nick, Biotis, Wiley, Coleman. But it seems like they really like Wiley at right tackle, bro.
I think they do.
Wiley, I think they do too. Wiley wasn't like god awful last year. Like that year with EB and them, he was terrible. He was terrible. Like he wasn't that bad.
He said it so many times.
Yeah, it was bad.
Hold up, man. I'm too far, but let me catch up. Let me catch up.
He's terrible.
Need another big play threat. Yes, we do. What's good, Dennis? How you doing, man?
Good.
I'm pushing Wiley inside and Coleman to right tackle. We played that in college. Draft the replacement. Respectfully, I don't want Allegretti or Wiley. I'm with CeeLo. Allegretti should be a depth piece. I agree, man. What's going on? What's up, Alfred? I think it might be your first time to comment. We absolutely appreciate you, man. Continue to come back. My first time. Yeah. Oh, you say this first time, man. Adam, bad night. You ain't got time for that. How about them Commanders? What's up, Isaiah? I think this is your first time.
Wait, hold up. Can y'all imagine a roster with Ben Sinnott, John Bates, and Kyle Juszczyk on the same?
Still think they bring in Tavon Jenkins. Tavon Jenkins wouldn't be bad. But Tavon Jenkins is not like a long. I don't think he's a long-term answer either. But I wouldn't mind him. I know Crafty. I think it's your first time. Tunsil, Coleman, Biotis, Becton. until Cosby comes. But I wonder if Becton looking for a lot of money.
Becton at right guard.
Yeah, that's what he played this year. No, he played left guard.
To me, Becton's a starter caliber.
Did he play left guard or right guard with the Eagles? Right guard, right?
Left guard.
Was it left guard? Okay.
I'll have to go see.
We got a question too.
But see, like
here. What's up, like Greg, Tunsil, Coleman, Bialish, Allegretti, Wiley. This is what I think it'll end up being, bro.
Yeah, like I think people
always have. Hold on, DT. Let me get through these comments because y'all laughing at stuff and I'm way behind. We've always had franchise left tackles. I'm glad we got one now, and that's why we so spoil you, bro. Yeah, I mean Samuels and Trent was like 20 years.
Y'all said always. We in year 93. You named 15 years.
First year's a start and safety another week. Oh, come on, South. Commander Lorian, appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. Thank you.
He off the market now, ain't he? Didn't he just sign?
Yeah, I thought he signed with somebody. I thought Michael Jackson signed with somebody. Or did he?
Or did he resign?
He re-signed with Carolina.
Yeah, he re-signed with Carolina. Yeah. R.E. Dash with Carolina. But we absolutely appreciate you, Commander Lorian. Also, man, we got our first community subscription earlier from Mitch. So I appreciate that. We appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Oh, clap it up for Mitch. Clap it up for Mitch. Clap it up for Commander Lorian. Thank you, Commander Lorian. Appreciate it. Yes, I can tell I've been watching Drink Champs too much, but I like that. Brandon Minshew can't knock Deebo. He's going to do his thing, but we got to get another wide receiver. I agree. We don't have a wide receiver 2 yet.
No.
How about them Commanders? CeeLo finally making sense. Joe Milton on the trade block. AP now has negative draft picks. It now has negative draft picks. What's
because we trading all of them. Listen.
I don't know what the negative draft picks mean. Hold on.
It's a joke.
Okay, yeah, let's go back to it. Tunsil, Coleman, Bialish, Allegretti, Wiley should be the lineup. He played right guard, but he never played guard before. Then last year became an All-Pro. Who are you talking about, Poster King? D1, what's up, D1? Tunsil, Coleman, Bialish back then. I like Will Fries too. Wiley for now. Draft Rice's the last name.
Yeah, I right guard might not be on the team.
Yeah, bro. We had Joe Jacoby too. Come on, Kay. I ain't go that far back.
Yeah, come on. Let's.
Commanders are dropping the ball once again. Here we go. Biggie Steve. Commanders are dropping the ball once again. Chen is going to hurt everyone talking about let Adam cook. Well, he's been cooking long free agents that he burning and messing up the food.
All right, it's a few of these comments we're going to have to come back to. First of all, South.
Appreciate the content. Great first day for the Commanders. Appreciate you, Mitch.
Thank you, Mitch.
I heard the Eagles are trying to trade Dallas for what? See, Glenn, Tunsil, Allegretti, Bialish, Wiley,
they're trying to trade Dallas Goedert. They didn't finish.
Dallas Goedert. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Yeah. Back then. Yeah. We need new defense linemen to help stop Saquon Barkley. Back then played both sides, if I'm not mistaken. We don't have strong safety either. All right, where you at? We want to go back.
Percy Butler and Quan Martin. What you mean?
I gotta realize we nice now, and free agents are going to let their agents use our name as leverage every time we miss out on a big name. I get depressed.
It happens. It happens. Welcome to the top floor. This is what happens.
Let me go back to Steve comment, right? Negativity sales. Negativity sales. So let me switch memories. All right, so Chen got 2 years, $16 million.
16.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. South, that was a joke.
Chase Young is going back to the Saints. It says a multi-year deal. Clap it up for Chase, man. Clap it up, bro. Clap it up for Chase, bro.
No. Okay. What, man? Shout out Chase, man. He got paid.
Clap it up for Chase, man.
He's still in the league.
Steve already messed the acronym. Don't get me started.
Poster King. Why? We'll get to that in a minute. You love Tyler Owens. We'll.
Chen got 2 years, $16 million, bro.
Yeah,
So
we'll
tell
get
me,
to
like,
it. Me saying Percy Butler was a joke.
what, bro? What did we offer Chin?
I think
Might be with a 1-year deal.
no. I don't know. I can't say no because I don't know. I think they decided to let him test the market to see what his value was, and he felt the way about it and took an offer another offer. I think that's what that like with Saquon. That's a terrible comparison. But when the Giants let Saquon test the market and he was like, "Oh well, I'm just go to Philly." I think that's kind of what happened with Chin.
Whoa, Chase got the bag. 3 year, $51 million. Can
Hey
make
man,
up
shout
to
out to
57.
Chase, man.
Can make up to 57. Shout out, man.
That's
Shout
That's a
out
real
I
Chase,
contract.
see you,
man.
Chase.
Yeah, he got a real contract.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out
got a
Chase,
real. He
man.
ain't gonna beat your Davion Clowney no more.
another
Nah,
straight season, man.
Well.
the
mm,
Bayou is home.
I'm going
Bayou
back to
is
Bayou.
home.
Watch
I'm
us
going
crash up
back.
on the beginning Chase show. Because that's all people do want to do. Crash out, man.
3 year, $51 million. That's insane, man.
Auntie, what's up?
Percy Butler, no. Relax.
South, that was a joke. I was joking. Goodness gracious.
Tyler Owens. I mean, we got to see what year 2 brings. You know what I'm saying?
Can I? Okay.
I mean, they put Percy on the field before
Can I?
him, so
Wait. Can I ask what have y'all seen of Tyler Owens on defense versus starting caliber NFL player that y'all think he's going to immediately slot into strong safety number one?
Breeze
I'm
this off season.
I'm just saying, bro. Like he had a great preseason, right? I don't think he took any more than 20 defensive snaps all season. If that, and that's being generous. Now, my brother.
He took 0 snaps.
0 defensive snaps.
I could have told you that without looking.
I mean, I was trying to be nice. So, like, how does he automatically slot into strong safety 1 and he didn't play a snap on defense last season? Okay, listen. Tyler Owens is physical. He's also relatively slow. That's why he didn't get drafted. I'm being for real. Like, I'm just saying, man.
Look at Stevie going off. We had Dante Fowler, Jeremy. We paid overpriced sign for him.
Did Fowler sign somewhere and I missed it? I'm being so for real.
Nah, he did not yet.
Okay, so how do we let him go? His contract expired.
Big Steve, please join more often, bro. Please. He says like going to the grocery store with $1,000 and coming back with an apple.
Well, listen, I don't know about you, but I'd rather have that money in my pocket.
Look at D1. Stop hating, D1. Me too, Greg. I'm waiting on
Greg, I agree with you, but I'm not holding my breath. Preseason, he was a superstar. So was Marcus Mason and Marco Mitchell and Colt Brennan and Sultan McCullough. What are we talking about?
What you mean they just want anybody to start at this point? Come on, y'all.
He's talking about Tyler Owens. He's referring to Tyler.
Oh, yeah. You're right. He's a preseason guy. What's good, champ? Keep up the great content. Clap it up for champ. We appreciate you giving out. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, hold on, yeah. We gotta work on this clap up. Hold up, yeah.
Can we get it again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got a delay. What is this called again? When they do this, it's called what is it called? Yeah. I forgot what it's called.
If Tyler Owens go to the combine, I don't trust pro day numbers. I'm sorry. At his pro day, Tyler Owens ran a 4.3. So maybe he's not slow, but he's you know what? I can't. I'm trying not to curse. I apologize. But trade Benjamin St. Juice is a free agent. We cannot trade someone who is not under contract. Y'all so geeked up on Benjamin St. Juice, y'all don't even realize he is officially not our problem right now. My brother just texted me and said the Saints on dope. I can only imagine he's referring to Chase Young. Look, he said Saints on dope. This is what I sent him. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Super chat. That's what it's called. Shucks.
It's Franklin Saint on dope.
Najee Harris to the Chargers on a 1-year deal. But now, what's good, Chan? We absolutely appreciate you, man. I'll clap up for you. If I can't get my co-host to clap up for you. Thanks
I
for the
got you.
super
I
chat.
got you. I got
We
you.
appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat.
Hey, DT is terrible, bro.
Thanks for the super chat. What's up, Cuddy? How do we know what he can do if he doesn't play? And who's hurt? I think he played most of the year though.
Tyler Owens dressed for most of the games. He just played special teams.
Most games. He's slow. Like
I corrected myself. He ran a 4.3 at his pro day. Shout out Tyler Owens.
That's crazy speed. But we gotta see, man. Look, he couldn't get on the field. He could, like, he was able to be on a roster to play special teams over Defoe, but he wasn't good enough to get on the field before Defoe.
But Kai backed into
on defense. To the who?
To the Saints.
Wow. Backed into the Saints? On how much?
2 years, $25 million, $10 million guaranteed.
Hey, listen here for a second. I no longer care about the cap because there's one team in this league that cannot afford these people, according to the cap, is the New Orleans Saints.
Say that one more time, CeeLo.
There's no one in the league. There's one team in this league that can't afford any of these people, and that's the New Orleans Saints. And somehow they are figuring it out.
I don't know, because I think the four of us combined got more cap space than the Cleveland Browns do right now. With the guarantee,
they still signing players.
Yeah, I got
the Saints had negative $30 million.
Hey, well, we definitely got more money than the Saints. Then that's the case.
But they figure it out.
It ain't true.
CeeLo was a double agent. I don't know if y'all know that, but
bro.
But the four of us combined, we got more cap space than the Saints do.
But they still she's paying that cash, I guess. Like, I don't know what it is.
Not true, guys. False alarm.
Oh, you said that's not true?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got like Miss Janet, man.
Miss Janet and a bag of chips.
Frank Saint booted you for a black and mild and a bag of chips.
The Saints fans shared it. That's why I looked at it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dante, for the super chat. Clap it up for you. Appreciate it. Adam Peters feeding families, man. We drafting Starks or Watts.
Ooh. A little bit high for
Starks. We picked Watts.
Ooh. But Starks though?
Ooh.
We picked 29, bro.
Man.
I'm not even ready to discuss who they might pick at 29. Because I'm almost positive they finna trade back from that pick. So if you go to a draft party, don't be mad when you don't see the Commanders pick, because I'll probably be there too. But don't be mad when we never get on the clock in the first round.
What a draft party this year.
They ain't said yet, but last year
I'm gonna be back at the drink.
National Harbor.
I mean, no. I'm talking about the on the first round night, the bar on U Street. I forget the name of it now, but it was jumping last year. Yeah, no, like the Saturday party, probably be at the Harbor.
Yeah.
They're probably still fixing more stuff at not FedEx, Northwest, at the Fed.
The Fed.
Crush these pancakes. Appreciate you, Dante, man. You didn't pull up his rascal. Poster King, you must don't know me, bro. I'm not pulling up no rascal.
Yeah, we ain't on that, bro.
We don't do rascals around this camp, bro.
Are we still talking about Tyler Owens? Come on, yo.
Trey Hendrickson for our second, sign Holland and Byron Murphy. That'd be beautiful. That'd be beautiful. Shut up, Sal. You know, Sal will make you clap the whole time you hear Sal.
Wait a minute.
Shout out Kamish. Hey. Got another community member.
Shout out
two
to
community members. Shout out, man.
Mitch, it's only 4 of us and only 2 of us clapping, so you know.
He doesn't play slow either. We gonna see, man. Call it a commander slap. and clap 3 times in unison. Too easy. You're welcome. Appreciate that, Glenn. Most times when guys bust their butt in special teams, they get a shot year 2. We're gonna see it.
Who?
Laramie. I don't
Jeremy
know.
Reed's been a special team player his whole career. What we talking
I
about?
mean, the dude on the Chiefs made All Pro like 9 years in a row. What's his name?
Like,
I mean, not
Matthew
the Chiefs,
Slater.
the Patriots.
Matthew Slater is arguably the greatest special teams player of all time. He got like 3 career catches in a 14-year career. Wait a minute.
Didn't we give the bag to a special team safety from Seattle? What was that dude?
You talking about the linebacker dude we signed this year?
No. Johnson. His last name was Johnson. He wore number 20. What was that? What was his? Oh my God, he was terrible.
He's nothing but a special teams dude. We signed him to be like a starting safety.
He played strong safety and was terrible. It was gone after a year or two, and went right back to Seattle.
Yep.
Biggie Steve, Adam is being cheap. We could have got swept from Philly. He was cheap. Then everyone thought Adam is doing the same thing he did last year, waiting with thumb.
Adam, Steve. Do you go by Biggie or Steve?
Biggie Steve, wow.
Cash, what up?
All right, Steve, tell us how you really feel, Steve.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, Chase Young got the bag, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him, man. I'm glad he's able to do it. He don't have to live that Jadeveon Clowney life. So, shout out to him. Shout out to him. Talk to me nice about Chin, dudes. Let me see what I say about Chin, Cash. Let me see.
He a Raiders fan. I mean, he a Raider now. Good riddance.
Was it about him coming back? I know we was talking about. I know I couldn't have been like he's going to come back for sure. I know I ain't say that. Yeah, tell me what I said, Cash. I forgot.
Lord, somebody said something about
possibility.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Like I thought they was gonna bring him back over the weekend.
Jerome?
Sure.
Was it Jerome Johnson?
That's it. Yep. That's
Jerome. My mother said don't trust nobody named Jerome.
Well, your mama's right. He was horrible.
Don't trust nobody named Jerome. Yeah, I was surprised, man.
Jerron.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to play over Chen and Quan, and he was hurt when Defoe got time over him with the shin injury. Okay.
Talking about Tyler Owens still.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Cuddy. All right.
Listen,
I think Beckman's still out there.
No, he just
Yeah,
no.
There.
Yeah.
Former Washington GM. Shoot, he probably number 1.
Hey, listen, don't come on here with the crash out, y'all. Please say that for X.
It's not X is acting up.
Oh, well, in that case, bring all the traffic. Wait a minute. Why we got 268 viewers right now and 7 likes? Y'all better hit that like button and stop playing with it.
See, we not picking 29. We trading back. I think so, too. They rework cards deal. Oh, yeah, they did do that the other day. But it was cash. Like, they paid them cash and clear some of the cap.
They're just kicking that can down the road.
He said I need sound effects for the subs and the super chats. Yeah, maybe I do that. Hold up. We gotta find some sounds, man. Let me see what we got.
Oh my goodness.
Elevator music.
We need the NFL draft tune for subs.
Sal said the Saints put Chase Young on their credit card.
Wait a minute. That was a good one.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, we gonna use this.
Hold on.
Shout out to Mitch for being subscription. Shout out to Kamish. Shout out to Kamish. Shout out to who else did it today? Who else put a super chat in today? Let me see, man. Let's go back up, man. Commander Lawyer, yeet. Shout out to Commander Lawyer. Shout out to What's Good, champ. Yeet. Yeet. Shout out to Dante Payne. Yeet. Appreciate y'all, man.
I'ma get 'em.
Keep it coming, man. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, we love we yeah. Let me delete the rest of these jokes. The rest of these jokes horrible. The rest of these jokes horrible. All right, let's go back.
Man, I was feeling.
Let me see. Chase Young just proved that sacks are overrated.
Well,
That clap is trying. How you become a community member? I think you gotta open the app up, and I think it shows you somewhere in there. See though, I ain't too sure.
chill with the Jag. Listen, we have
I think when you
28
first open it
pending
up.
free agents. There are going to be some Jags on this roster. Please understand that.
Let me see. Biggie back.
Oh,
What do you say? So let me ask you this: if we regress and don't get, let's say, past the first or second round of the playoffs, say we make the playoffs, it is a failure of a season because we let Adam cook.
so
What is wrong with you?
here's the thing.
Biggie Steve is insane.
Here's the thing, Steve. Well,
Nah, bro,
here's
you
the
gonna have
thing.
to come back. You gonna have to come back, bro.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
You gonna have to finish that. Finish your food.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm back, baby. I'm good. I'm here. Listen, Steve. When people be like, "Let
Archuleta.
AP,"
Oh my god.
that's they didn't even spell it right. But when people be like, "Let AP cook," like number one, first and foremost, right? None of us have a say or a control in what Adam Peters does. The least you could do is just be like, you know what? I'm gonna wait it out because people buy into. They sell themselves on people that the team may not even want based on name or whatever. And then when they don't get them, y'all crash out and panic. Same thing y'all did last offseason. Shout out Cash. Same thing y'all did last offseason, and we see what the end result was. And granted, we got punished in the NFC Championship game, but we made it.
Man, Cash
No,
took a straight.
Cash took a strike. What I missed?
You just said shout out Cash. We talking about crashing out.
Oh,
You don't remember? What's up, Alfred? Do we have any cornerbacks? Yeah, man, we got a couple of them.
Come on, man.
I mean, it depends who you ask. I believe you said you
Um,
thought we will re-sign him, but definitely not a guarantee. But I said we will bring in someone better at that position. Is good. Yeah, I thought we were. I thought we will resign him.
all right. What space did y'all come up with force multiplier in? I missed it.
How do you become? Okay, there you go. My bad. I'm so P at Adam Peters right now that I forgot to hit the like button.
Thank you. We appreciate
Learn me
it.
be dressing like Deebo. Yeah, we gonna have to fix these dudes. They can't come here dressing like Bama's.
Hey,
Got
hey, what
another
sound that?
one.
Hey, what the music at?
What in the world?
Hit it.
I was not expecting that.
See, I was ready. I was prepared.
Just feed families, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, Merle, you're right. Justin Reed is available.
Hey yo, what?
He's still out there. What happened?
Nothing, man. It's AJ, bro. It's AJ.
Yeah, I gotta get AJ on here. CJ from Orlando. Meet CJ Hogside. Yeah, theme music. Yeet. It's Yeet, not yeah, commish. You post the king. Okay, here goes Steve again. So what you saying is I go to BMW dealership, Adam sells me.
That is not insane. Oh,
Shout out
that is
Biggie
not
Steve, man. Shout out Biggie Steve. Justin Reed or Trey Hendrickson would make this a top 5 defense.
by themselves.
Now I like Justin Reed now that Chen is not here. I wouldn't mind it. Trey Hendrickson is so let's talk about Trey real quick. So right now we have first, second, fourth, a 6th and a 7th this year. Next year we have a first, a third, 5, 6, or 7. Do y'all still make a move to give up some of those assets for Trey Hendrickson? I think we go edge first round. To be honest,
It depends on what they want. I mean, but what I think they're gonna want at this point, I'm like, bro, let's go to the draft for free agency because we're running out of picks at this point, meaningful picks. But I think Adam Peters sees that they're in a window and he's like, the hell with them picks, and he's trying to get players that he knows that can play.
Mm-hmm.
Got a new member. Oh,
Hey, y'all, what is up with this Michael Gallup news?
wait a minute. Why you got? We was avoiding that the whole time. We was avoiding that the whole time. Here you go. You know what I'm saying?
I saw this post by
Takes the
District Sports
keyboard.
Talk. I'm crying laughing, man.
The commissioner, he want priority comments. You got it, buddy. You got it, buddy.
Hey, whatever you want, well, almost whatever you want.
Yeah,
I'm about to say.
Gotta relax. What's up, Unc? O-line mob is here.
Oh Lord,
Priest look like he was in the go-go.
absolutely.
Big Cent, we lit. He does it way better than that, though. Look at how we join the members. I think you got to do it on your desktop. I think people saying. Larry Thomas is 95 overall on Madden. Beast player on the team right now. Oh, you put him on Madden already?
Yo, Larry Tunsil.
Come on, Slim. What are you talking about?
Better than
He said, pay us to sign him to our roster. First time in history. First time in history the player gonna pay us. DT, they say work on your yeet, DT. Cash say work on your yeet, DT. What's up, Uncle Step? I think this might be your first time commenting. Appreciate you commenting. Like this whole Gotham thing, I don't know. What's up, Ronald? Party Monday, raise hell for sure. Watching DC do these like watching someone do the Dougie for the first time.
Also a professional Dougie champion, by the way.
I'm trying to be a man. Yeah, how you do it? I think you got to do it on your desktop, Delonte. I think. Got another one.
That's the difference to the other CJ.
Need to get hold up. I know what I can't. I don't think I can do it, but I think I'm gonna try to do that next time. All right. Appreciate you, CJ, man. We appreciate y'all for real, man. Real talk. I don't know. No, Adam Schefter says he's supposed to be visiting us tomorrow. Gallup is basically the army. I think he has more production though, for sure.
Man, he got one. He got no knees. Come on.
That was not a deep threat.
He said Gallup. I almost told you, CeeLo, man, you about to drive people over the bridge. That's insane. Ronnie, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Ronnie. Yes, sir. I think we re-signed Noah Brown. I do too. Uh-oh. The Vikings and Pro Bowl cornerback Byron Murphy agreed to terms on a monster 3-year, $66 million contract, $22 million average per year.
That's the war. That's the war contract.
Clutch Sports got a lot of agents in NFL. I didn't know this. Most of the people signed today seemed like they was either Clutch or Rosen in them.
Yeah.
Damn.
South, stop hating, South. Yes, sir. We lit. Yep, he's gone. He's gone. When Cooper is cut, that's who they'll sign.
He is cut. They cut Cooper cut earlier today, I think.
I think it's some. Let me see. Any other cornerbacks out there? Maybe there's no more cornerbacks out there. Only real position I worry about right now is Ed. We need to get elite coming there. That's what I want, man. Like, I think they go edge. If they don't do nothing with Trey, I think they go edge in the draft, man. So let me say cornerback, wide receiver, running back in the draft. Clutch gets you paid. Go give me Trey and Holland, Cisco, and we good. If we can get Holland, I'll be
Holland, I'll take. Cisco, I'm good on.
No, we're not about to get Amari. What happened to Amari? His fell off was insane.
Probably not trying to get him.
Definitely drop the quarterback. Would definitely be a top need. Razul Douglas. Percy might be a roster lock. Oh, God, here we go.
Mm,
Here we go.
First of all, that
Gallup
comment
needs to
coming from
Gallup
Slim
right
don't
past Ashford. Yeah, man. Give me Holland, man. Oh, Simple. Come on, Simple. Come on, Big
yeah.
Simp.
I mean, he'll probably love it here, but
Yeah, free access down there to what is it, 1,200, 1,100,
1600.
1,600.
only intriguing name I see free agent wise is
What we got, DT?
um really the best young name I see is Asante Samuel Jr. And
Wow.
I mean,
Yadon, the kid that we tried to get last year, he's more of a depth guy. We need some depth.
who?
Isaac Yadon. He signed with 49ers last year. It was between us and the 49ers. He might swing the block and come to us for like a year. Other than that,
Yeah.
mm, I don't know. Look at
CJ just said Andre Cisco to the Jets.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
safety for the
Did he play for? I think he
Jaguars.
played for Jacksonville. Yeah, he played for Jacksonville.
Okay.
Played. Apparently, he's going to the Jets now.
To give him 10 million. So let me ask y'all this, young. Like, I mean, they already traded for Marshawn. A lot of people is like, I mean, we talked about this during the season that they were saying how he kind of looked at what was going to be available. He made for trade for Marshawn then. I mean, do you think that's the cornerback move for this offseason?
Marshawn.
Yeah, I mean, especially big name because the more we talked about getting a top tier corner in free agency, I really just didn't see it
I
because
mean,
I don't,
they made
you
a
know
move.
what I'm saying?
Ward
Huh?
got like 60 million. Mitch. I think it was 3 years, 60 million, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Um, what was your question, Deuce? I'm sorry, I was reading the comments.
No, just like I think AP and them was good with the cornerbacks as far as like top tier guys, starting guys. I think they might go in with Mikey or they might draft. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like if I remember correctly, it's not like a crazy weak cornerback draft, but also like Mikey showed that he can do both. If need be, Quan Martin can still play nickel. Like it's.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he said Miami offered Holland 3 for 30. Okay, that's interesting.
He won 40. He won 45.
Yeah, because who else got that? Some other people got that. Somebody got 3
Hey,
year
Belante,
45. I forgot who it was though. What's up, AJ? What you tell? Oh, probably about Marshawn. Low for Holland. He gonna get 3 for 50. Sheesh. Peters didn't want to pay that. I
please
don't know.
don't put Belante's comment up there, please.
Hold on. Just like EJ Johnson.
Wow.
Okay, no
Yeah.
comment.
Oh, I just realized I'm thinking of Ernie Johnson, bro. You gotta relax, bro. Come on,
Dude,
Belante.
come on, man. You gotta
Yeah,
be.
I was thinking of Ernie Johnson. Like, come on, Belante. You gotta relax. Now that I thought about it, I was like, all right, okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think so was good, champ. I think that's what they do, man. I think they'll draft the rookie. I can't wait, man, to the draft. 'Cause
Wait,
that's
who was
something new.
Eggnog? He said resign Eggnog. Oh,
Igbo.
Igbo. Yeah. I got you.
You want a 4 defensive end rotation, Big Simp.
We got right now our number one defensive end, if I'm not mistaken, is
Yep, Kinlaw got 3 for 4. But no, with some safeties there too that went the other team.
John Pierre Baptiste.
Baptiste. Okay, well, I was gonna say called Davis, but Davis is a tackle, right?
Tomato.
Yeah, I mean,
What's the dude named the little because I saw where they had all the free agent signings. I'm trying to look at the safeties that got re-signed.
Just go ahead and jump and jump over all of Belante's comments.
I'm about to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
yeah, bro. But Balance is in there
Instead of
tripping
drinking that
right
water,
now.
let me pull out all Adam's five burning ingredients. Big, you getting those? You kind of obsessed now. Lante, I'm about to delete you, bro. Yeah, there you go. Mori got 3 for 51. Holler my so yeah, that's I think he gets around there. Mr. Eggnog. Not putting a whole lot of faith in Deebo. Whatever we get from him will be a bonus, in my opinion. I feel like we need more firepower offensively. Running back and wide receiver early in the draft. This might be your. No, I don't think this is your first time comment, but if it is, we appreciate you. That's a good question, man. I don't really agree too much on the Deebo. I
Early?
think the weapon part with Deebo is I don't think he's a wide receiver too, though. I still think we need a wide receiver too, though. But let's say we don't add a wide receiver two or someone that they could put wide receiver two. What do you think would be a bigger priority going into the draft, wide receiver or running back?
Running back.
I think running back in this
Deebo.
particular offense. I think Slim said it one day. I don't think Cliff wants a traditional, wide receiver 1, 2. I think he just want weapons, and I think running back gives you that freedom.
The only reason I say that receiver is a bigger need is because right now your receiver room and your running back room is equal as far as it pertains to the number of people in them. So if they don't add anybody else of note in free agency, I think receivers are a bigger need because as it currently stands, Luke McCaffrey is your third receiver, and there's nobody behind him. So
Yeah.
that's the only reason that I put receiver above the list. Because at the very least, regardless of what we as fans think, right? They re-signed Chris Rodriguez, B. Rob is still in the contract. They still have Eckler. That's 3 right there that you can go into the season with. Okay, this is my 53 man. These are my running backs on my 53. We may not like it, but they can do it. But receiver, you literally don't you have half a receiver room right now for your 53 man roster, let alone your training camp roster.
Yeah,
So I
but
think if go ahead.
I think for this instance though, um, I have been on the stance that I feel like that they're gonna add the vets that were in this room last year, like Noah Brown, Zacchaeus,
Mhm.
guys that are familiar with. They'll probably draft a guy, but if he's there in the second or third round, well, we don't have a third round, but if he's there on day 2 or day 3, they'll definitely add another receiver. But these running backs, to me, draft wise, I got them a little bit higher than the wide receivers in this year's class, especially when you talk about like these game changing running backs. Because we got to think about it. Like this offensive line just got boosted. Um, we
Mhm.
cannot run the ball in December outside of the Tennessee game, and you need somebody that's going to take that pressure off of Jaden Daniels in the run game, where the play action be more effective. Deebo will be much of a decoy and things like that.
I mean, DT, you much more of a college guy than me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like running back the running back class is deeper with less need league wide than receiver is. So I feel like running back wise, you can get a good running back later in the draft, and you quality wise than you could a receiver.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think the
So
scarcity of the wide receivers is very different from last year and the past couple of drafts. Like really, you only have 4 guys that's expected right now. You never know.
and that's if you include Travis Hunter, right?
Yeah, I include Travis Hunter,
Right. So you got Travis Hunter, you got I can't pronounce his name, but the kid from Arizona.
Ted McMillan,
You have
Luther Burden.
him.
Luther Burden.
I think Luther Bird might be a second round pick at this point, but
You got Trey Harris.
um, no, the kid from Ohio State. Uh,
Oh, it beat Emike.
yeah, Emeka. Yeah, I think he's a first round pick. I'm missing somebody. I feel like I'm
I
missing
don't think
somebody.
no way Luther Burden fall out the first.
Maybe
But I
Gold.
think
I think Gold is going to be the biggest riser.
and I think
For
like
Texas,
who got wide receivers? Pittsburgh got a wide receiver.
I mean, see, I don't need receivers at this point. They cut Lockett and traded
Well, yeah,
DK. They need receivers.
yeah.
We do.
So Mitch was like, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Running back, cornerback, and wide receiver in the draft, but losing that third pick. How y'all think the order go?
BPA,
Yeah,
BPA.
Yeah.
it has to be
Yeah.
BPA all day.
I gotta get an edge rusher though, man.
I know.
That's what I think. I want
Yeah.
that first. I hope one
You
of them
gotta get
dudes.
that
I think
edge.
BPA is an edge rush or close to it.
I need this defensive line to be rebuilt, bro.
I'm thinking a combination of Scorching like Fowler talked last night, Izaraku from Boston College. Like I'm leaning towards them guys.
Cuddy Lacey is not getting drafted, bro. It's not happening.
Hey yo.
Sleeper in the sixes. Great.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, if Eddie Lacy's still on the board in the fifth or sixth round, hey man, listen, listen. I mean, I
He's
said
not
Eddie Lacy,
getting drafted.
right?
Especially if he ain't getting invited to LSU Pro Day, bro, he is not getting drafted.
If you don't get invited to LSU Pro Day, that means LSU feel like they
That
know
boy's gonna be
something
at
that.
Louisiana Pro Day.
I agree, Kenneth. I think Luke going in the first for sure.
I think so too, but I just feel like there's bound to be a run somewhere, and if that run is not at receiver, then it's going to be elsewhere. Obviously, and it's going to push Luther Burden down.
That's not true, Dante. We did. They just never panned out.
I think we might have a few of them. Skip, didn't he run 4.3?
What's that boy? She shrunk.
Yeah, Lake Strunk definitely.
Bryce
Keith Marshall,
I wouldn't
Keith
mind
Marshall, Bryce Love.
Ooh,
Yeah, Bryce Love is definitely a sub.
Bryce Love for sure. Yeah, Keith Marshall from Georgia.
Bro, he came to practice one day.
Keith Marshall, yo, I gotta walk off.
I'm just saying.
I heard that name in terms
of. Yeah, hey, listen, but we had him though. He had Chris Thompson, yeah.
Well, Chris was a Florida guy, right?
Florida State.
Yeah.
Broncos are expected to sign 49 standout linebacker Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. And their defense gonna be legendary, bro.
35.
Their defense gonna be like that, man. They replaced Cody Barton with Dre Greenlaw. That's insane.
Cody Barton got a bag too.
Yeah, he was balling too with them.
What, 3 for 21?
Yeah, 3 for 21. Bag for him.
Shout out to Ron.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
listen,
please.
Oh, yo, they said we're glad that was St. Jude. Yo.
Shout out to Mega Jack.
Go ahead, yo.
More play St. Juice. Both.
I mean, that's how you try to act innocent, Cuddy. You try to act like it never happened. You don't want to just go into isolation and pretend to be guilty or act like you're guilty if you are.
South talking out of Trey. You ain't never putting your comment up here, so.
I've been saying for a while I think they're gonna trade back.
So we ain't put none of your comments up here, so. I think they do, man. Like, I can't see. I'd be surprised if they don't, bro. What's up, Ronnie? How you been, man? And then if they do trade back, like, how far? Because, like, trading back to get more picks is not just, like, as simple, right? It's like, as far as my board is concerned, how far can I go back before I miss out on a player that I want?
And if
Go ahead,
just saying, if everyone's saying this draft is so, weak in general, I know it's strong in certain areas. Who is somebody going to trade up for?
I mean, one of those strong suits. Like the second through the fourth is really, really strong. The second through the fourth is really, really strong.
Yeah.
So if you have Omarion Hampton there at 29, you're going to get some suitors to come up for that pick. If Luther Burden is there, you'll get somebody to come up. Yeah, Trey Harris is there. You'll get some people to come up, especially as people start falling. You'll get somebody to come up at 29. Second and third.
Aaron Lacey got the Lincoln lawyer.
So yeah, I think so. I think you'll get somebody to come up, but again, it just depends who's there and who's not. and what they board looks like. Because Omarion Hampton is right there. I'm not moving. When we talked to Ryan Fowler yesterday, he said that's his RB1.
That's the thing about the draft, though. Like somebody else's RB1 could be your RB6. You know what I'm saying? Just based on their evaluation and the scheme fit. So, you could have two completely different evaluations on a player based on what y'all want them to do.
Yeah, so it just depends. Like, and somebody that might want to come up might don't want a running back, but it's somebody there that like a wide receiver or D tackle or something that they want. And like the Chiefs or something. Let me move up 2 spots to make sure I get it. And you might go back 2 and still be able to get Hampton, but it's a game, man. It's a game. DT, this for you. What you think
I'm about to
about
say
Barrett
this.
Carter, linebacker from Clemson?
Oh, we talked about him on the draft pod. I like him.
Yesterday.
He's kind of a guy that can play the the Mike and the Will. I think he's going to be more of an outside linebacker in the NFL, but he's a guy that can rush the passer. Very athletic to play sideline to sideline, but still has some things to work on as a linebacker. I would consider him if we draft him to. I don't know if he'll be able to play Mike in the NFL, but I would draft him for a guy just in case like Lulu get banged up, this guy to death.
So do you have a pro comp for him, DT?
Pro comp, mm, not necessarily. I really don't have a pro comp for him.
Commissioner say he's
I
great in
feel like
coverage.
I'm thinking about Clemson linebackers. I know last year a lot of people were hiring Jeremiah Trotter Jr. And I know a lot of that was probably just name recognition from his father, but he ended up being with a 4th-round pick last year.
Yeah, we actually,
Yeah.
we talk about it. We said Carter was better than Trotter.
Coming
Mhm.
out. Y'all think they look at linebacker?
If it's there, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't know
think so.
about I don't know about early.
Man.
I don't know about early, but
I'm thinking day
not early. Yeah, not early. Yeah, but I definitely did take a look. You got, Lou
I
was
mean
over
that
2 or
4th
3.
round could be anything, bro. D tackle, linebacker. But yeah, he Ryan Fowler. I don't know if y'all follow him, the Draft Network, NFL college football analyst. Yeah, he has. He's not the only one that has Omari Hampton RB1 over
everybody.
Jensen. A lot of people have that. But again, Genty is the guy everybody was talking about first. Remember, all the crazy stuff he was doing. But Omarion Hampton is a dog too. Yep, Miss Kim, we got that 3-year deal. Commissioner, I definitely think we draft a linebacker. 29, you get that 5th-year option. Yeah, that's one thing. And that's another thing. Like, I don't think you need a 5th-year option for a running back. I mean, what y'all think?
No. I mean, the running back position is so weird, but most teams that like Saquon Barkley is and Derrick Henry are like aliens as it pertains to the running back position. Like a lot of running backs now, most running backs in the league split carries and split time anyway, which kind of helps preserve their shelf life a little bit. But when teams realize that they got a quote unquote stud running back, they run them into the ground. And then by the time their contract is up, we don't have to pay them no more because he ain't got nothing left. That's just how teams treat the running back position right now. It's Bijan too. Yeah. Yeah, it's running backs.
Aren't the top backs in the league like all like 1st-rounders? I'm not sure.
Off the top of my head, yeah. Saquon, Bijan, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs.
I think B-Rob is gone next year.
Was Aaron Jones the 1st-round pick?
No, Aaron Jones was like
so.
a 3rd, 4th round.
Yeah,
Derrick
I don't think.
They said they playing Chase Young with a firm. That's
Put that man on Klarna.
it's just a child for Saints always find a way, bro.
I mean, that cap ain't real. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, that's true. We about to see what's going on, man. The league tried to dismiss running backs. I'm glad Saquon had that season. I mean, not only Saquon. All right, DT, appreciate you, man. We'll see you later in the week. not only Saquon, but a lot of running backs had good years. Like we talk about Aaron Jones, of course, the
Jameer
Ravens,
Gibbs, David
Jameer Gibbs, like
Montgomery,
Montgomery, like a lot of those guys, even the free agents last year. A lot of the
Yeah.
free agent class had big years, and they getting paid for it. So here we go. The league tried to dismiss running backs. I'm glad Saquon had that season because you do need running back production. It will help Jaden.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about the running back position, though, like to be completely fair, or to be completely honest, I think Saquon is not a fair comp because, like, dude is a freak. Like, you know what I mean? Like Saquon Bar, like you can't take a running back, but oh yeah, we can get Saquon out of him. Like that's not a fair expectation to place on any player, especially a young running back.
You're not B-Rob. B-Rob might have a big year. B-Rob might have a big year, man. I mean, he was on pace before he got hurt. Remember, everybody loved B-Rob at the beginning of the year, the first 6-7 weeks.
Yeah.
People
I have not watched any Fresno State tape.
Nah, and our draft guy just left, so I think Commission's still in here. I don't know if Smoke is in here.
I have not begun my draft tape.
Caleb about to come on. Caleb gonna send me a message talking about you need to get me on there earlier today. Let me see. We didn't really get to these lists over here. I mean, yeah, man. Like I was thinking the tight end room. I figured the tight end. Well, so the quarterback, like Mariota, Titans still need a quarterback. I doubt if he goes back there. My only fear about him was Oakland. Obviously, they got their quarterback. I don't think he goes anywhere to be a backup. What y'all think?
I still think Oakland might draft a quarterback because Geno's in the last year of his deal. So if I don't think Oakland
pay Geno for it. They about to pay Geno $40 million.
Geno like 34, bro. 34, 35 years old.
They about to pay that man $40 million.
They coach is 105.
I don't know, man. I mean, I wouldn't do it. If I was them, I would buy in to Geno for this season, and then let it go how it go. But I'm not. Geno's like 34 years old, though, bro. I'm not
the dime package. Who they pick? Oh, y'all did see that come across the timeline, but I didn't know who that safety was. He said run the dime package. What's up, Nielsen? It might be your first time. Jay, what's good? We just got Deebo Samuel in a trade along with Larry Tunsil from the Houston Texans. Yes, sir. Thanks for the update. They already extended Geno, I thought. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
think the only person I know Darnold got his deal $55 million guaranteed.
Triple.
What's up, Caleb? CeeLo said, you ain't see Sam Darnold deal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$110
I saw that Sam Darnold deal.
Mariota better off chilling, giving Jade pep talks. Yeah, man. I think he comes back, man. I give him 10, 11 million. I wouldn't be mad at that.
People still mad about this Javon Kinlaw signing?
Yes. Yes, they are.
You mad about that, Breeze, or?
Am I mad about it? Hell no. Well, I'm talking. I got Twitter, so I know they're mad about it. No,
Commish, did you see the question from let me go up. What's good, champ? Commish, you maybe missed it. This one right here. You know who this is, champ?
What position does he play?
Oh, I don't even know. So Geno had 1 year left for $31 million in his current deal. Yeah, he won 40, bro. They're gonna pay him 40 too.
You didn't get his extension yet?
They said he's his future. Nah, not yet. They probably gotta work it out. He said Geno is meaty. He is, bro. But look, like the quarterbacks, the free agent quarterbacks was horrible this year, bro. I mean, even the trades that's happening. It's horrible. In the college quarterbacks, the next couple years ain't gonna make it no better unless somebody emerge out of nowhere.
So how y'all feel about that?
I mean, good. Good quarterbacks don't hit free agency though, right? Like they almost
Right.
always are trades.
Like
How y'all
the
feel
last
about
one.
that? How y'all feel about that Justin Fields to the Jets thing?
I think it's a good move I think it's a good move for him as far as like the Jets on paper should be way better than they were this past season. Like
I do not
they
want
had, like,
Zadarius Smith.
You don't want him?
No, not at all.
I still think he's going to be a backup though. That's a backup contract.
You don't like
Fields.
So you think they're gonna bring in a rookie?
Yep.
The Jets got what?
Maybe be a bridge. But why do that? Why not just keep the other black dude?
Who? Oh, you talking about
Other black dudes.
not Tyler Huntley, the other one.
Yeah, you talking about
The one who got poked in his ribs.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod, why they just keep him?
Justin Younger, cheaper.
I think Tyrod is still there, ain't he? Or is he free agent?
I think he's a free agent. Because I know they was talking about in the space a few weeks ago about them coming, trying to bring them back.
But you know what's funny? I don't understand why when we get these players like Laramie Tunsil, now fans are just pooping on them. I don't.
Caleb,
I don't understand.
You got to get better friends.
I said this yesterday.
No. Listen.
We brought you on to have the counsel you.
No.
On your friend choices.
I'm happy.
By the way, Tyrod is under contract.
With the Jets?
Yeah, he's under contract.
That's like, if that's the case, see, like, why do that?
I mean, he could be a starter. It just that contract just screams high end backup. It was a 20 million a year.
I mean that's beyond, because I remember like when we signed Brissett, that was like high end backup. He was getting like 10 million a year.
Yeah, maybe
Granted,
a little bit more.
Was years ago.
A little bit more.
But Tyrod is due 6.8 million this year.
That's crazy.
Like Tyrod Taylor's dead cap hit is less than his active cap hit. So they could easily cut him.
I don't think they go quarterback either. Like
they might not. I just think that's risky. Justin Fields is your QB1.
But if you the Jet though, think about the Jets build right now. Though. They have Garrett Wilson, they have Breece Hall, they have all these linemen. They have a decent defense. Like the Jets on paper should be a much better football team than they were last year.
They should. I mean, they got some. They got some good pieces.
Yeah, we saw commish, but you can't. I don't know. You gotta tell us. I don't know what's going on.
Their offensive coordinator came from the Lions. I don't know.
Gone, commish. That's our draft guru. So I don't know.
Justin Fields wanted a different offense. That is not the Jared Goff offense.
Yeah, they said the Dolphins were crying about.
I don't understand that move at all, man.
They said the Dolphins are crying about Derek Forrest.
Who?
The Dolphins.
Let him inquire.
Wait a minute. Inquiring.
Yeah, inquire. Yeah.
Give me that. Give me. You can have him for a third.
For a third.
He's under contract. What they inquire?
That's what I'm saying. He can have him for a third.
They can give me a 7.
No, this was Defoe last year.
Yeah, it's Defoe.
No, that's what CeeLo's saying. If they want to inquire, they can come on. You can have whatever, pay our price. But man, like
probably like a 6 or a 7.
No, with all due respect, bro. Like I said, I'm on record. I like Defoe the person is one of the coolest active commanders I've met. Like he's cool dude.
Nah,
right?
I don't know what's wrong, man. That dude blocked me, and I don't know why. Like for real, bro. Like I do not know why. He blocked me.
Wait, let me make sure. I'm not blocked.
Who blocked you?
When he went on that blocking raid,
Defoe. Yo, like
me and Dirk months ago.
Cool.
Like, I don't even know what he blocked. I'm trying to think. Like I ain't even say nothing. I'm cool with his dad and everything. Like me and his dad be chatting on the timeline and everything.
Oh, okay, boom. Me and Defoe cool. Okay, so yeah. Derek Forrest is,
bro.
Man, you might have said something, man.
Sheesh.
But yeah, I mean,
Caleb just messed up the vibe. Commissioner.
I ain't seen LeBron in a minute, man.
But like what I do? Like I don't even know. I was like, why he block me? I don't even know why the dude block me, bro.
Is it easy to block? I don't think anybody block. Is it easy to block people?
Yes.
That's
He
probably
probably
what
searched his name and saw something Duke
Yeah,
said.
bro, CeeLo, Jamin Davis blocked me after I called him.
You know what, Caleb?
it's an
for
accidental
speeding.
block. It is easy now to look at it. Whether to block this
You know,
dude.
he probably was listening to a space or something, or to a show, a pod or something.
You don't care about
He said, but I ain't saying nothing bad about D4 no skits.
He said it's the skits.
Hold up.
He said it's the skits.
Hold up. Did I say something bad about D4?
Andre Cisco.
D4
went
said,
to
what
the-
you mean? And blocked you.
They already got the picture together.
Maybe I
Now,
did.
now I
man.
see what Belante was talking about. Okay.
Cuddy said he blocked. Well, Cuddy, everybody blocked you, bro. Like, I'm not surprised at all you got blocked. But me, what I get blocked for?
You was in
Fowler
the
about to
video
block
holding
all
the
of
phone
us.
up to
Fowler
your
was
face.
Fowler was wilding, bro. I don't know
Well,
what
he
was
was
going
he
on.
was tweaking. He said on my what did he say on my kids or something like that.
They say he was
Man
in
was
Mexico on the beach with drinks and stuff. He probably was drunk tweeting.
That'd be.
He said Fowler definitely and anonymous. Oh man. So what you think so far, Kayla? What you think about the move so far?
I mean, I'm not upset with none of these moves. I mean, they re-signed Tressway. They got Bobby back. He's vital. John Bates was important to the offense. What is he making? $7 million a year?
If that.
Yeah. I mean, that's not that expensive. Zach Ertz is on a 1-year deal.
And Base is making $7 a year.
I don't know what the AAV is, but yeah.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't pay Chen. That's crazy. Whew.
Let me look it up, Shiloh.
Oh. Dang.
John Bates 3-year 21.
3-year 21.
Dang, and they ain't want to pay Chen?
So 11.5 mil guaranteed.
Bro, like what? Like
they did not like
2 years, 16, that's 8 million AAV, depending whatever. Bro, what did we offer him?
They did not like Chen.
What did Peter say to him, bro?
But I mean, yeah, you see my podcast, dude. I'm not mad at the Deebo thing, the Javon Kinlaw thing. I know everybody that's I don't hate that move. I mean, he's the biggest D tackle on our D line now. He's like 6'5", 300+ pounds. So,
like 315,
yeah, 320.
Yeah,
so
320.
I gotta look up how he is in the run game. So maybe he's.
I mean, he's not like. I mean,
his PFF numbers ain't great, but
great.
Yeah. But some games are though, CeeLo. Like if you look at the individual games. Some games he so that's why I want to watch the tape to see why. Because some games he could be like a 76, 77, and another game be like 40 something.
This is why it's hard, at least for me. I can't speak for y'all. It's really hard to grade D tackles, especially as good as he was playing alongside King Williams, and I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, I mean. Listen, the Laramie Tunsil thing, I got a bodyguard for my quarterback. So I give up a third this year, a second next year, and a fourth next year.
A third and a seventh this year.
A third and a seventh this year, and a second and fourth next year. And I got back a fourth this year. So back-to-back years of trading back. I think Adam Peters cared. Like we wouldn't have to do all of these trades and using our picks if we just drafted correctly the last 3 years. If we drafted the players we were supposed to draft, we wouldn't have to be doing this. I don't think people understand that.
Thank you, Ron Rivera.
like people, I'm just curious looking on the timeline while I'm on break at work and people. Oh my God, they're giving away draft picks, bro. Like, do you know how bad the roster construction was? So now AP got to clean up.
That's how I got caught up. Thanks, Nico. Somebody got me caught up. He said chain blocks. Oh, I got caught up. Something like that. Got caught
really?
Up.
Oh, I didn't know
if
that.
You in a chain block, you made it.
Right, I guess so. I guess so. Shout out to the chain block people.
You know what got you blocked when Jeremy Reeves retweeted you? So saying it.
So King,
maybe he was jealous.
Javon Kinlaw.
Maybe he didn't get an invite.
Hey.
So Javon Kinlaw, 3-year.
Hey, shout out! Yeah, that's so true, AJ. That's why I ain't mad. You know, like shout out. Matter of fact, Clap it up for Ron Rivera being
I've said that
horrible in the
before.
draft.
Yeah.
Everything
Clap it up.
happens for a reason. Without what everything we went through, we're not where we at.
So the Kinlaw contract, 3 years, 45 mil, 16.5 million signing bonus, 30 million fully guaranteed.
Nah, Kinlaw got 30 million signing bonus, didn't he?
No, this says
Nah.
Albert Breer says 16.5.
Oh, so it changed than when we first saw. When I first saw it, it said 30 guaranteed.
Maybe it's 30 guaranteed.
It is 30. It's 30 million fully guaranteed.
It's 30 total guarantee. I think the signing bonus is included in that though, right?
Right.
Or was it extra?
And what was the signing bonus?
included.
16?
16.5
Be a
million
16
signing
and signing
bonus.
30 over the course of the contract.
Okay, send that to me, kid. Well, I mean, the number's gonna come out. I'm gonna go to spot.
Well, it's in that group chat, Deuce. What that
because it
one.
probably don't come out. I'm gonna wait, especially for the signings. I'm just gonna wait to look at it until after they actually sign, because a lot of these numbers is coming from the agents and not the teams. So
Yeah, I mean, there was rumors about getting Javon Holland. You're gonna have to pay
those
him.
are rumors, but
You're gonna have to pay him money. You're gonna have to pay him.
I know. Listen, yeah, at this point, but I mean, they
He's
let
good.
Chin walk. They've missed out on probably at least 2 other safeties that they had interest in. I mean, if you want a safety in free agency, it's really only one of note left that you can go get.
Yeah,
he's gonna be 3 for 55.
I mean, he's 25 years old, still.
And you could tell he got a market because he's playing it. Like, he got people bid left and right. Miami came with 3 for 30. Like, nah, we're not doing this.
And there's a video of him describing what he wants in a team and just in football. And if you listen to it, it's some Commanders type of thing.
So I wouldn't be surprised, man. He probably just trying to see what's what. When he come from Miami, you know, he can come up here in the cold. I mean, I think that's a real thing. But
And
money
plus,
talks. You got to pay that cold tax.
Florida got no sales. I mean, no income tax.
Yep. So I mean, only other place he can do is Texas. So,
because Virginia gonna tax you.
That's right. That's right.
Live in Maryland.
That's another thing we don't talk about when we talk about moving headquarters. That's why the headquarters ain't going nowhere. It's gonna stay right in Virginia. Yeah.
They probably gonna end up cutting them. I don't think they're gonna trade them.
This is what I think is gonna happen, AJ. I think, especially with Chen not coming back. So I'm like, all right, so I wouldn't mind putting Quan Strong, bring Holland, and I think that makes our defense much better than what it was.
Say that again, dude.
Holland and moving Quan at strong safety. I think that's a better tandem than Quan and Chen.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think that's a better tandem.
Quan Martin is a perfect backup because, like I said earlier, before you got up here, Caleb, Quan can literally play every position in the secondary. He's a great person to have as a backup because he can play boundary, nickel, free, and strong.
Why y'all not on YouTube?
Chen went to the Raiders.
Henry,
Henry,
AJ.
Yeah, he's going to the Raiders.
AJ keeps saying he can't find me on YouTube or something. Let me see my YouTube. Let me see the YouTube.
Bro,
you keep saying that.
You gotta search Redzone In the Lab and it'll pop up. Come on now, y'all gotta.
Yeah, he went to Raiders 2 years, $16 million. That's crazy cheap, bro.
I mean, we could have paid. Yeah, we definitely could have paid that for sure.
Yeah, that 30 million guaranteed is. Well, I mean, it's. We got to see how that plays out in my opinion.
It's top 20 money for now.
But I mean, he's cheaper than just like what he's making a year. He's cheaper than John Allen and he's cheaper than Deron Payne. So I mean, and John Allen's getting older. He was 30. He's getting older. Deron is what, 27?
C. Henry. He in Detroit. I mean, Denver. Excuse me.
Oh, appreciate that, AJ. You are. Appreciate AJ. You talking about support where I can.
Oh, Shin went to Denver.
Hufanga is in Denver.
Yeah, Jumanji went to Denver. No, his name Hufanga now. I'm taking that name back. Somebody else. Is it a thing that taxes play a factor in play? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now your taxes are paid based on where you play that particular week. So but at least 8 games.
Hold up, run that back. Run that back. Say that again.
Yeah, your taxes are taken out based on where you play that particular week.
For real?
I did not know.
Yep.
So is they actually? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but half your check is obviously your home state, wherever that is.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, half
I thought that's why a lot of guys tried to keep like Texas and Florida residences so they could try to keep their checks.
But that's the
like
signing
normal
the bonuses and all that is coming out of
Mm.
wherever you are, wherever the team is, right? The
more than
headquarters.
likely, yes. I
The signing bonuses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's not coming out where they live at.
Correct.
Because that'd be like
AJ,
remote
can you provide a little insight to that if you got it?
Everyone we signed is signing a good. Yeah, I would love to know that. Let's see. Yes, taxes are paid versus revenue earned. The revenue is earned at the stadium where you played that week. Huh.
Did not know that.
Huh. Interesting.
So they got to file like,
Interesting.
They got to file like 10 different tax returns.
Let me ask y'all.
Oh, I do want to talk about this.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you came with John 400 questions, man.
Hey man, look, I can't ask my brothers a question about the team.
So, like, what do you think they do with Tunsil? Because right now, 2025, he's making 23.1 million with 10 million guaranteed. Next year is 23.1 million again with no money guaranteed. I don't think he plays on that, bro.
You think he want more money?
I think
There's no way. There's no way he plays on that contract next year. Next year, there's no way he plays on that next year.
So you think he plays on it this year? I only think he plays on it this year.
I think he'll play on it this year, but there's no way he plays with no guarantee money next season. I think they'll restructure his contract this season, but he'll play under the terms of the contract for this season, and then next year, the new deal will pick up. Probably 3 or 4 year
so most
deal.
guys have properties in Florida to collect their signing bonuses there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, Florida and Texas.
That's why so many dudes live in Florida and Texas.
Where they homes, they probably got like a little studio joint.
I learned that the hard way. I moved to Florida and left my home residence in DC. I was like, whoa, that lasted one check.
That's crazy.
Lasted one check.
They probably got a little studio joint. They let their little cousin stay in or something.
It's real loose. You don't even gotta do that. It's loose. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble, but tax people watching.
Oh, Unc say after the season.
I mean, I can see them extending them before the season, but like I said, with the way the extensions work,
you said through Delaware too. You can run it through LLC in Delaware.
Yeah, Delaware is tax free too.
Also
but there's nobody want to live in Delaware. So you got to finesse Delaware a little bit because nobody want to actually live in Delaware.
If you ever look up, almost every C corp or corporation is based out of Delaware.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
People will leave DC to go shopping in Delaware, bro. Like it's for real, bro. Like,
although there's no physical, they're not physically there.
Yeah.
But man, we got to watch that Tunsil tape at some point because that dude is
he's like that, bro.
Beat.
We're gonna try to do it on playback. I probably started
bro,
end of the week.
His hands are
crazy, bro.
Crazy, bro. He's a really good pass protector. I think the only concern you may have of him is the penalties. Like, he does get penalized a lot. If you look at I think he was the most penalized left tackle at one point in his career.
Is he worse than Jawan Taylor?
Is he worse?
I'm from a penalty standpoint because Jawan Taylor led the league like 2-3 years in a row.
But Breeze is mostly false starts and a couple of procedurals, but he's not holding people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The details, it don't look as bad as what. I mean, it's not good to have 19 penalties, but
so
it's not like holding.
So 2024, right?
Which is what, 15
years? Laramie Tunsil had 2 holding calls, 9 false starts. So Tyler Guyton was actually the most penalized lineman this year for Dallas.
Jesus.
So Laramie Tunsil had 13 penalties.
in the
So I could
regular
look up
season.
the previous season. The
He also
previous
had,
season,
I think he had another. I think he had another 7 or 8 in the playoffs.
Jawan Taylor had 19 penalties last year.
Yeah, about to say 2023. I know Jawan Taylor was the leader at
In
the year
two
before last.
games, he had that many.
Yeah, he had 19 total. So I think whether it's 11 and 8 or 10 and 9.
But this
Like
is a 17 game. So what
Liverpool
I'm
missed.
basically the numbers I'm giving you is
regular
the
season.
regular season. So 2023, Laramie Tunsil had 11 penalties. John Simpson had the same amount. Ronnie Stanley had 12. Mekhi Becton had 12. Jawan Taylor had 19.
I think them false starts from tackles is just like depending on the crew that day. It probably depends on the
Now,
crew.
Yeah, but a lot of it is the leeway that certain crews give them with
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
quote unquote leaving early.
It depends on the crew
But
you
like
get.
we
He might
watched
be a
the
marked
Chiefs
man.
play the first game. Like Jawan, who Tunsil or Taylor?
Tunsil.
I mean,
Some guys
I
get.
can't.
You know how I
They
think
get
about to say this. Don't you know how some
absolutely.
guys always offsides and don't get
Yeah,
called?
now
It might be
2020.
Like in that game winner, Trent Scott was definitely offside.
Oh,
He was. He
he
was.
When he first did, I was like, oh no.
yeah.
Now
Man,
2022, Landon Dickerson for the Eagles had the most penalties. He had 13. Donovan Smith had 12. Tyler Smith for Dallas had 11. Laramie Tunsil had 10. So he's averaged double digit penalties a season for his most.
that was in Miami? That was in Houston. That was his first
That's
in
in
Houston. Or
Houston.
was that
Let me see. That is in Houston. Yep.
okay?
That's in Houston.
All right.
May I
So
go
that
back?
was his first year in
what
Houston,
did he
right?
have in 20?
2021. I don't even see him on here.
What exercise
No,
I'm talking
2020.
about,
No,
CeeLo?
24.
24.
24.
He had.
No.
Go back to it.
Yeah.
What exercise he's talking about? I don't know.
2024, he had 13 penalties. So he was the second most penalized offensive lineman this year. But hey, man, like
Yeah, he also only gave up
were they
2.3%
false starts,
pressure.
holding penalties, or
false
what
starts.
though?
He had 9 false starts. He had 2 holding. So it's mostly false.
Yeah, the false start is depending on the crew, man.
Not just that, but that could be just being comfortable with the snap count too. If you learn the snap count, then you don't false start as much. But again, I agree with dudes because some crews allow you to leave early and don't snap, but we've seen it both good and bad on our side.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean,
So
false starts are fixable.
so go ahead.
We talked about the same thing during the space, but to your point, you guys' point, if these were all like holding penalties, I'd be worried. But
right,
stars is just it's not you don't like them, but you'll take that.
I'm looking at this post. They say Laramie Tunsil was traded because the Texans didn't want to give him a new massive contract. They think his best days are potentially behind him, and they wanted new leadership and culture in the O-line room.
And somebody said last time they did that, they had they O-line was horrible, and they
it was bad, and they had exactly
give up a rack of picks to get Laramie Tunsil.
I mean, he's gonna be fine. He's in.
Hold on, read the last part of that about the culture.
They said they wanted a culture reset.
What does that mean? Didn't you just get Wisconsin last year?
Who's that?
The year before last?
I think a Texans fan DM'd me, Deuce, and said they have an issue with his effort, like in the run game. Like he doesn't give a lot of effort in the run and like run blocking. His mindset won't change. He's not regressing, but he's super lazy and not dependable in the run game. But him as a player, I've known he's an elite pass protector. As a pass protector, he's one of the best. His sack rate is extremely low. It's less than 2%. It's like the second best in the league. Now, as a run blocker, he's okay, but he's really good as a pass blocker. Like if you just
I looked
the
it up.
pass, like he's like that.
He's like
I think this
26 out of 70. He's like 26 out of 78. Who's tackles who's at least played 70. I mean 80% of their snaps. He's like still top third in run blocking. So it's not like he's not horrible. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
not
You also
terrible.
and like run blocking to one player. Like, I mean, what was the dude beside him doing? Right, like somebody
He
missed
had
a
a
block.
horrible right guard.
He
Left,
did.
yeah, like
I mean,
they even
Kenyon
tried
Green. They
to,
had
he was a bust. Like,
the
he was a
only
bust.
the only offensive tackle that had more games allowing
You
0
right, Mitch.
pressures.
Always two sides.
than
They say it's
Laramie
3 sides: the two and then the truth. But we'll see.
The only
your
offensive
side, my
tackle.
side, and truth.
Yeah, the only offensive tackle that had more games allowing 0 pressure than Laramie Tunsil this past season was Lane Johnson. Tunsil had 7. Lane Johnson had 8.
Listen, make no mistake about it. This trade was made with protecting Jaden Daniels in mind, bro.
We got a bodyguard.
Yeah, like this is
they got to pay
protect,
CJ next year.
He's a
like,
beast,
protect our primary asset.
The culture thing
Like,
doesn't make any sense to me, man.
Now, and Jamal made a good point too.
Maybe they wasn't listening to him. Like, I don't know.
Jamal put up a good tweet too, dude. She said potentially 3 to 4 years of a top tier proven veteran left tackle or moving your second year project left tackle inside or the right tackle is better than settling at left tackle with your second year project left tackle and figuring out the options in the draft. I mean, it's smart. Like Coleman gets better at guard. I think he's going to be a really good guard. You're going to have Cosme and Brandon Coleman. I'm going to have a highly athletic interior offensive line. That pull dude's gonna be nasty.
And push come to shove, Coleman.
Wait to watch
If something were to happen with Tunsil, Coleman can still slot back outside. Like
I wonder how CJ Stroud feel right now.
I don't know. I mean, was Tunsil bullying him? Like, man, watch out, man.
But
like,
you know what's funny though?
You know what I'm saying? Like, was he crying? Like, y'all did crying? Like, did he call him a sucker after crying? Like,
I don't know.
I mean, it could be anything, bro. I don't know.
You know what's funny, CeeLo? An NFL rumors account said the Texas players were mad about this Tunsil trade. It's a rumor account. We don't know, but
he's separation.
I believe that though.
That's crazy stuff. Like
your left tackle tackle ranks like second in terms of importance on your football team.
And for essentially a pick swap this year, right? 3rd, 4th. And then some future picks. Like it don't even make sense.
And it's not even he's 30.
He's 30. But tackles play elite tackles play well into their 30s, bro.
Oh yeah.
This next contract gonna be justified. I'm not.
Hey, we need to watch this.
I can't wait.
Yo, he's a beast.
He's
got a couple clips out already. I retweeted one of them. Man, he's a beast.
I can pull those up. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me pull Twitter.
Yeah, pull some up.
Twitter ain't tripping. What's up, Dustin? Yeah, I'm sure Texans player and fan. But somebody had. I saw some posted with the Texans players wasn't happy.
Yeah, it was an NFL rumors account. So
I know the reporters were really getting on the Texans like they got fleeced.
Basically 3rd this year and 2nd next year. Man, it's a 3rd and a 7th this year and a 2nd and a 4th next year. And we get back a 5th, a 4th.
A 4th. I think we sent them a 7th and a 3rd. Yeah.
We get back a 4th or a 5th. 4th.
4th. Got back a 4th. That's crazy.
Adam gonna get his picks back. Like
he sure is. Give me some.
He gonna get a pick. He gonna get a pick.
Look at that, bro. Put him in the.
Hold on, let me see.
Put him in the ground, right there. Head gloves.
Bro, how is this not giving effort? And then he gave him the show. Like, how is that not giving effort?
He out there balling, bro. I don't know what they talking about.
Hey man, listen.
We got a left tackle.
And he's durable. Caleb.
Yeah, he's always available. That boy Jay Gruden loved that trade. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna send you
Belante, stupid.
I'm gonna send you that tweet, Deuce, about where's it at? I'm gonna find it. Here it is.
The underdog
Oh, this is
NFL.
what Jay talking about. Oh, sound like a football guy, bro. Him and John, yeah.
Muted.
Can't hear
Can't hear it.
Oh, I ain't turning it on. My bad. Hold up. What's up, Dustin? Yeah, we got back and forth. It's crazy. Us, the Titans, the Jets are the last three bidding for Holland.
Yeah, so this is what Devon Holland said and what he's looking for in free agency. Detailed and experienced coaching, check. Honest culture, check. Men leading head coach, check. A team that wants to win, check.
So why the Titans and the Jets on that joint?
Leaders that want to lead and set examples by actions, not by their words, check. But you're gonna have to give him a lot
Until they put that money on.
Tunsil.
You're gonna have to give him a lot of money.
To protect Jaden Daniels' blind side. Brandon Coleman had a decent year. Only a rookie. Got a future ahead of him, a bright future. In the meantime, Jaden Daniels' blind side will be protected by Laramie Tunsil, who's one of the better pass blocking left tackles in the league. He is a significant upgrade. Since Ronnie Stanley re-signed to Baltimore, not a lot of left tackles out there to upgrade your football team. Laramie Tunsil gives them that upgrade. It will provide that protection for Jaden Daniels next year.
Yo, I'm crying. Somebody said using picks from the Jahan Dotson fleece for a franchise left tackle. Eagles fans punching air right now.
Type.
Look at that. Come on, bro. On Trey Hendrickson. Get him out the way. There we go.
Yeah. Like Brandon Coleman against Trey.
Look at the handwork. Look at the handwork. Get off.
The hands is insane.
Whoop, whoop. Boy.
That's what I need, boy.
Oh yeah, I he punching him in his ribs.
He holds it all, bro.
And on Myles Garrett, look at that.
Man, please.
That's why you get those offside. You can take out that. Look how quick he get off. He got them short steps.
Look at his feet too.
Look what he doing.
Come on, man. What is we talking about? What is we talking about?
Look at that.
Oh,
look at that. No. Come on, man. All right.
Please stop playing with my with my left tackle.
Bro, my quarterback about to be looking. Boy, he gonna be clean in the pocket.
Clean, bro.
Come on, bro. Like, come on. What are we talking about, bro? Like,
he gonna have time, bro. I'm sorry.
That was one hand. That was one arm right there.
Play it again. No. Replay that one on one, dude. Go. Replay that one on one. Hold on.
Watch the rig. He got it with one arm because he almost failed. Watch this. Watch his left arm. Look. Wait a minute.
And didn't even slide.
Wait a minute.
Boy, an anchor. Oh my goodness.
Look. Wait a minute.
That's crazy.
Where you going?
No, that's insane,
that's
bro.
Crazy.
Man, listen, bro.
Look.
That's great. That's so disrespectful. That man got a family.
One arm, yeah.
Bro, Jaden's about to have time, bro. Like, bro, he's an elite pass protecting left tackle. Like, that shit is elite.
He's getting no help, y'all.
No help.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't got a chip or nothing.
Look, they doing flea flickers, bro. How frustrating does that? How frustrating is that to not be on a flea flicker? Watch this. Look,
chilling in the pocket.
That's crazy.
They ran a flea flicker and CJ Stroud ran. That's crazy.
And he still had time. Oh my god.
And space. Yeah.
You do not have to chip for this dude.
Nah, he by himself out there.
This is a flea flicker, bro.
Like, stop, bro. You need to find that film when they played the Browns. Just look up straight Myles Garrett, like straight snaps against Myles Garrett. Bet he locked him up.
Miles Garrett ain't do nothing against us.
Yeah.
I gotta find this picture.
Oh my gosh.
Whew.
She ain't got time for those deep balls. Release them boys. Put Coleman at left guard. Eagle fans can't stop talking about us. That's true, Nick. It's crazy. We're all in for Stanley. Mark my word. Oh, look at this dude.
Bro, they just shined him, bro. Like,
Brandon Coleman feet don't move like that.
they definitely don't.
Look at his feet, ballerina. What's up, chosen one? Got a franchise left tackle. No more Nolan Smith breakout games.
I mean,
or anybody.
Josh up on the right side.
Yeah, they gonna move him around. Watch.
Where did Josh Sweat go?
I don't think he signs yet.
Yes, he did. Cardinals. He got like 76 million, 40-something guaranteed for you.
Damn.
I really want to see what John Allen going to get paid.
Man, he better read the writing on the wall and come back.
Yeah, they talking about we got the third best left tackle in the NFC East.
Two steps is crazy.
Okay.
Stop playing with me.
Okay.
This dude's a dog, man. This dude's a dog. I want a dog guard, bro. I want somebody like Trey Johnson. I want somebody that eat blocks.
Will Fries?
Yo, he pulled a Trey Johnson card. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know about Big Trey.
I don't know.
Big Trey used to eat people.
That was big.
Hey, man. Tunsil or Hendrickson? Tunsil.
I think the big signing so far is.
Tunsil for sure. That's no doubt. Like, I don't even know.
Tunsil.
I mean, who's choosing Hendrickson? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I think we still can get him, but yeah, it's Tunsil all day, bro.
I think that's a tough question for me.
Because I think
no, it's not.
The reason that makes it easier because
I think you can get an edge in the draft.
You can get an edge in the
draft,
but you can't, like, bro. You can't find a left tackle like that just sitting around.
I think you said it, CeeLo. Left tackles don't grow on trees, bro.
They don't. And if you're gonna get an elite left tackle, CeeLo, you're gonna have to be picking top 10.
What makes me pause is, like, in general, I agree with y'all, like 100%. Left tackle like that is special. However, we literally are one game away with the left tackle we had, right? And so it's almost like the rich got a little richer, and our defense is dog. You know what?
Yeah.
So for me, and our specific issue, right? I think edge is probably, and I went into this offseason saying edge was our number one need. That was just, me personally. That's the only reason I say it's a hard question for me, because the need factor. But I agree with you in general. Like, left tackle like that, he's like legit. Like, that's hard to find. I agree with that.
But you also gotta, like, when you talk like
we're top 5 and off. I mean, we barely took sacks. I mean, like, I know Brandon Coleman didn't have a good year or a great year, but it was a decent year. And plus, with our quarterback and the system together, it wasn't a glaring like need, but it was obviously, if you could.
But that's why though, like Jaden did a lot of that, and Chippen did a lot of that double teaming. But like having him, like your tight ends can have clean releases now. Maybe we don't need John Bates in as much. Now we could get Senate some more reps because we ain't got to worry about.
And as much as we fan John Bates, he about to be the best tight end ever.
And hear me out, Deuces. Hear me out. Luke McCaffrey don't got a chip no more.
When was he chipping?
He was chipping. He chipped. He chipped some plays when he was playing, when he was like up against the left tackle. Sometimes he chipped some plays, not all. But yeah, like, there's context to why Coleman had a decent year. Like, he was getting look at that.
So
Wow.
this post was 3 plays the last game of the year. They saying he got whooped up on. Now watch these plays, bro.
Tunsil?
Mm-hmm. Look at this.
Where?
How's that him getting whipped?
Where?
How's that him getting whipped? That's crazy.
CJ ran into that sack.
Yeah, like CJ had like 5 seconds.
Look,
That's a great rep.
great rep.
That's not him getting whooped up on, bro.
He's
That's
not getting
crazy.
whipped.
If that's him getting whooped up on, I'll take that. I'll take that every game.
Sign me up, right? Sign me up.
Like, please.
This the other one. Look,
How's that getting?
Nah.
Nah, that's the interior O-line's fault. Sorry.
I mean, he still had time to throw the ball though.
That's the left guard. I think left
Who's that?
guard.
Titus Howard. That's Titus Howard.
Jaden with this amount of time.
Look at that. He's just getting pushed back.
Yeah, that's the left. That's the left guard.
That's the left guard's fault.
Bruh. This one right here is
It's also
crazy.
Chris Jones too.
That too.
Yeah, Chris Jones is 101. He's 101.
Look, the guard pushed him into him.
That's not. I'm not saying that on Tunsil.
How's that him get? He's gonna play it from the other angle. Let me see. That's Titus Howard.
Watch him push his
Wait, yeah, that's Titus Howard. That boy.
Look, how's they getting whooped on? Like this is look who said it.
Who said it?
You don't know ball.
That's your man.
Vito said Luke chipped on that Terry touchdown on the right. All right,
He
shout
did.
out to him.
He also chipped on. He chipped
Uncle
a couple
Julio's.
of reps against the Steelers. Chill, bro.
Uncle B Trey 6'4", 313. I can move. Well, we're gonna see. I hope so.
There's like the same. Did you have questions when Cosme moved from right tackle to right guard, Deuce, or did you feel
Cosme only played right tackle like a day in practice?
No,
you talking about Cosme?
Yeah, Cosme.
Yeah, I mean, he did better when Sheriff was there. He did good.
Yeah,
he did okay his first year, but then
when we lost Sheriff, you saw him struggle a lot.
Yeah, and then he came back with Ron going back and forth. So,
I mean, Cosme was highly athletic. I mean, I think Coleman will be fine at guard.
Yeah, I do too, man.
He's gonna be fine at guard.
Yeah, I think so too.
Man. So the 49ers and the Dolphins made an offer to Joey Bosa.
He said
Same price range around $10 million.
Adam Peters is in a bidding war for Javon Holland with the Titans and the Jets.
Who said that?
Some fan account.
Oh yeah. Oh, you about to get out of here anyway. Hey man, appreciate you for jumping on, Caleb. Again, we are back tomorrow. We might shoot up like 12, something like that. Tomorrow, tap in with us. We appreciate all of y'all time. We know it's very valuable to you. For you to spend it with us, we absolutely appreciate it. Remember, I got a notification. Remember, do it because you love it. And I don't know, man. I might have to come back. Something happened 2-3 in the morning. I might just fire it up. You never know.
I'm gonna be asleep. I don't know what dude's talking about. I'm gonna be asleep. I gotta
do
get
it
up
because
5:30.
you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart.